second floor, but we're not there because it's already crowded. We're going shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Can we stay here?
Ito ang may pakananang lahat.
Ayan. Dad. Sapa.
Look at that boat, oh.
Next out.
That one is nice. So that's another tour provider. Yan.
Normal short class followed by one long class ship's hall. We have 130 life jackets that we place around the vessel clearly marked upstairs and downstairs. 2 flow-free life rafts on the top of the saloon between the funnels, which can each carry 65 persons. 2 orange flow-free life rafts also between the funnels. Life buoys situated on either side of the wheelhouse and on the lower back deck. Fire extinguishers are clearly marked around the vessel. Ladies and gentlemen, toilets on the lower back deck. Be careful, go down the stairways, make sure you hold on to the handrails at all times. And be careful of steps in the doorways as well.
Nag-fishing sila, oh.
What the channel we just used at present, this is the main shipping channel into the port of Poole.
That's the boat.
As you can see, the large navigational buoys either side of the vessel.
That's
The largest
the...
vessel will can enter the port of Poole or leave is a vessel around about 186 metres long with a draft of 7.5 metres. The draft is what the ship draws in the water. Beneath the boat at the present we have over 10 metres of water beneath the boat. This is reclaimed land and this is reclaimed back in the early 70s. The other side, that foreshore, you have Poole Park and Poole Lake.
I think we passed by the pool lake. It's a pool lake. A while ago. Cold? Are you cold? You sleepy? Are you sleepy?
Stretch of waterway to the right now, back in the 50s and 60s, and we used to have flyer boats take off and land here called the
It's open to the public.
Yeah.
The castle you can see in the background, that is Branksea Castle. This used to belong to King Henry VIII, nowadays is under the John Lewis partnership. They have on a 99-year lease from the National Trust. It's a 5-star hotel at 3-star prices. It has its own private launch, you can see it alongside the jetty here at Castello, which runs you backwards and forwards from Sandbanks and Poole Quay. It has its own private beach. Like I said, all rooms are en suite and they all look out for the harbour entrance all the way to the left of the boat now. To stay there, it will cost you £70 a night. £70 a night. The only problem is you have to work for John Lewis and there's up to 10-year waiting list waiting to go on the island for a holiday. Branksea Castle just been arrived.
So there's a 10-year waiting list on that hotel. You only need to pay 70, but you need to work for John Lewis.
Well, if you look away to the right now, the dark, tall, sandy headland, you can see that is Hengistbury Head. The other side of this headland, you have Christchurch Bay and the small town of Christchurch. If you follow the coastline to the left of it, you're Saffron, Boscombe Pier and the town of Bournemouth. Bournemouth is not very old, it's just under 200 years old. Head of us is Sandbanks. From Sandbanks to Bournemouth Pier, there are 7 chines, 3 chines in the borough of Bournemouth, Alum, Middle and Durley chine. Then you come into the borough of Poole, Branksome Dean, Branksome chine, Camford Cliffs and Flaghead chine. Head of us now, Sandbanks, Golden Mile Sands has had the blue flag for the last 35 years. Average house prices on Sandbanks start from £10 million and they go up to 50 million plus. People say it's more expensive to live in Sandbanks than what it is in London, Hong
You go there
Kong,
now.
Japan or Dubai.
You go beside man. Yan no, so sumasakay yung mga sasakyan. And then ferry them across the other side. There. There.
Sinasakay nila yung mga sasakyan.
Yeah. There's a ferry. So, yung mga cars, diba? So, there are people there.
See, they're driving.
Gonna cross over there.
Well, as we go through the harbour entrance here, more houses to the right, the third one in from the end. This is not the original building, this used to be a small bungalow. And this is where John Lennon's Aunt Mamie used to live, and she was the person who brought him up as a child. Next one along, we see the grey bell tower there. That one used to belong to Harry Redknapp. He paid over £10 million for this. I don't know if he done his tax form properly, but there you are. He sold it recently, made a £5 million profit, and downgraded to a smaller bungalow. Moved a bit further inland, used as golf club. The yellow and grey one there, we're just passing, that belongs to Jamiroquai, JK. Jamiroquai.
Let's buy a house here. May boat dyan, oh.
Ha?
May boat na naka, ano?
Oo nga.
Naka-anchor. Batangan to. Manaw kaya ako.
Latest one is Lord and Lady Island. They paid over £5 million for this island. They had a house on there, they had that demolished and had a new one built, which was an eco house. All materials was imported from Canada, known as cedarwood, which cost over £9 million to build. About 12 years ago, or maybe a little bit less, when the contracts were supposed to finish in there, they decided to have a fire, and there was a fault and the whole house was completely destroyed.
And that's all, folks. We're going back to the harbor. Tutok na ako.
enough fuel for 200 miles by sea. From here to Dover is 140 miles, Land's End to the west of us 160 miles, and the Channel Islands just over 110. So you're not going to get very far before you start requiring some fuel. And you need somewhere to berth it, and you need people to run it as well. So you can see boating is not a cheap hobby. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're nearly back at the quay now. Thanks very much for coming on the island scene. I hope you enjoyed your trip and the commentary made it a little bit more interesting for you. In a few minutes we'll be coming alongside, so if I can ask you to remain seated until the crew say it's safe to disembark. Thank you. Also, if any kind lady or gentleman would like to show appreciation for the crew and the commentary, there will be a tip bucket by the gangway. Thank you. Also, we'd like to wish you a very happy Easter and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. Thanks very much, good afternoon, and thank you for coming on the island scene, and take care, look after yourself and stay safe. Thank you.
Yeah, so we are getting closer to the harbor. The tour is finished, and that is a tour of the Poole Bay. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying to the end. Hey Vince, you can just jump from here. So, nag-enjoy ka na ako. Ayan. So, pagkatapos ng cruise island tour, we need to eat something. What fish and chips, mami?